one of the things I do on this channel is cover a lot of kind of censorship topics and technology related issues. And I've been doing this long enough to have seen the writing on the wall and to have seen all of this coming. And now here in America, we have laws being proposed that would entirely block VPNs. This is just one of the many steps in rolling out things like digital ID, which we see being proposed to the Europeans as a way to stop illegal immigration or something. I don't even really know. We've seen digital ID, how it really works. We know that this is the end game for control. We know that the complete removal of anonymity online is a part of the playbook of those that would suppress us, those that seek to control us. And removal of tools such as VPNs is one of those tools. And how are they pushing it through? Well, they're using Think of the Kids, one of the most tried, trusted, and evil Trojan horses to try and remove, our ability to act in, anonymously online. So they're saying it's about, banning these spicy videos, of which 50% of people watch on their mobile phones. I didn't know y'all were, jerking it mobilely or whatever, but come on, guys, and girls, let's dial back on that. But let's take a look at this because a lot of people have, again, continued, not my viewers, because you're all smart, good smelling individuals, but you guys knew this was coming. A new bill aims to ban both adult content and VPN use. You might be thinking, it's the cucked UK. The UK has already been conquered. Wrong. This is Michigan. Michigan representatives now just proposed a bill to ban many types of internet content as well as VPNs that could be used to circumvent it. So on September the 11th, Michigan representatives proposed an internet content ban unlike any others we've seen. This particularly far-reaching legislation would ban not only many types of online content, but the ability to legally use any VPN. Now, what is a VPN? Many of you guys know, unironically, actually, maybe I'll just do a VPN ad here because, so here's private internet access. Check this out. Shout out to this video's sponsor, Private Internet Access. Look, if you aren't using a VPN yet, you're completely missing out, and Private Internet Access is the one I use on all of my devices. If you've been following the news, you see that censorship, websites, apps are getting shut down in certain countries, all sorts of craziness. Well, a VPN helps you never have to worry about that. Private Internet Access also protects you from the prying eyes of hackers, internet service providers, and others that can view your personal data. Perhaps also just as importantly, Private Internet Access allows you to access region-restricted content from all over the world. Streaming services like Netflix, Amazon Prime, and more have different library options based on where you're located, and some shows simply cannot be accessed if you're not in the target location. Happens to me all the time. Many sports events also have regional blackouts. Well, VPNs can be a convenient way to make sure you're getting the content that you're paying for. Private Internet Access also allows you to protect an unlimited amount of devices all at the same time, so your entire household with a single subscription. And I've been working with Private Internet Access so long that I have an absolutely massive discount available to my viewers. Link in the description below. Get Private Internet Access today using my link. Save huge, protect your computers, access all the content that you've been paying for, and ensure that your internet is... VPN allows you to kind of browse the internet anonymously. I've used PIA for as many years as they've sponsored the channel, but I used different ones before that, and they all kind of basically accomplish the same thing. Many VPNs are actually just owned by one or two companies, and they just have a bunch of different brands. But they all basically do the same thing. They allow you to browse anonymously, and they allow you to change your country of origin. Whether you use these things to watch, let's say, sporting events, watch your favorite sports team when they're out of your local market, or other things, I don't really care what you do. I think it's your right. It's a human right to have anonymity, and in particular here in America. And this bill called the Anti-Corruption of Public Morals Act, and has been advanced by 6 Republican representatives, would ban a wide variety of spicy content ranging from ASMR to manga to AI content and any depiction of trans people. Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm just kidding. It also seeks to ban all use of VPNs, foreign or US produced. Let me read that list again. You think this doesn't affect you? Seeking to ban spicy content ranging from ASMR to adult manga. Now, I don't know what that means, if that's like hentai or whatever. I don't know what that, but again, that's the purpose of these bills. They remain vague so they can use it to ban whatever they want. AI content, any depiction of trans people, and ban the use of all VPNs, foreign or US produced, in America, by the way. Okay, this is in America. VPNs are suites of software often used as workarounds to avoid similar bans that have passed in states like Texas, Louisiana, and Mississippi, as well as the UK. They can be purchased with subscriptions or downloaded and are built in some browsers and Wi-Fi routers as well. But Michigan's bill would charge internet service providers with detecting and blocking all VPN use, as well as banning the sale of VPNs in the state. Associated fines will be up to $500,000. Unlike some laws banning access to spicy content, this Michigan bill is comprehensive. It applies to all residents of Michigan, adults or children, targets the extensive range of content, includes language that could ban not only VPNs, but any method of bypassing internet filters or restrictions. This is like China's red wall, that they call their firewall, right? This is, I mean, you think like, again, it's easy to be like, oh, it's just Michigan. No, yeah, that's how it starts. It was just the UK. It was just Australia before. I mean, Australia just banned, for anyone under 16, YouTube, Reddit, Facebook. I mean, this is crazy. You used to get married and own a farm at 16 years old. Now you can't even go on YouTube. Bills like these obviously have unintended side effects. John Perino, senior policy and advocacy expert for the nonprofit Internet Society, mentioned to CNET that spicy content laws like these could interfere with what kind of music people can stream. Health forums, what kind of articles they can access, even important news involving spicy topics that they may want to read. Additionally, state age verification laws are difficult for smaller services to comply with, hurting competition in the open internet. The Anti-Corruption of Public Morals Act has not yet passed the Michigan House of Representatives Committee and hasn't yet been voted by the Michigan Senate, and it's not clear how much support the bill currently has behind the 6 Republican representatives who propose it. Oh, believe me, there's support. There's a lot of support. Republican representatives have proposed, as well as we've seen state legislations in the past, sometimes bills like these can serve as templates for other representatives who may want to propose similar laws in their own states. There's a complex question of whether or not the bill doesn't really address it. While when I asked NordVPN how easy it would be to track VPN use, privacy advocate Laura said, from a technical standpoint, ISPs can attempt to distinguish VPN traffic by using deep packet inspection, or they can block known VPN IP addresses. However, deploying them effectively requires a big investment in ongoing maintenance, making large-scale VPN blocking both costly and complex. Well, they don't care. They'll just pass that on to the taxpayer. Also, VPNs have ways around deep packet inspection and other methods. CNET senior editor Mo Long mentioned obfuscation, like NordWhisper, a counter to DPI, which is deep packet inspection, that attempts to make VPN traffic look like normal traffic on the web, so it's harder to detect. There are also no log features from many VPNs to guarantee. All this kind of stuff is actually crazy. VPN bans also on the table in the Online Safety Act. This is over in the UK, right? VPNs could be banned as a part of the crackdown on internet freedoms following the Online Safety Act's online age gates intended to block kids from accessing spicy content. The USA has already seen services such as game consoles like Xbox and chat service Discord require users to provide their age to continue using their accounts, while image hosting service Imager has blocked access to the UK entirely. However, those trying to access websites without proving their age have also been able to do so using VPN. So naturally, now the UK is moving to ban VPNs. Baroness Liz Lloyd warned that there was limited evidence of kids using VPNs which can help internet users. But of course, I mean, kids all figured out how to use VPNs the day they blocked TikTok. By the way, November 2nd, there's a new prawn ban, spicy content ban, and further analysis. So here, if you're a user of these spicy websites, then everything suddenly changed when they rolled out. Estimates suggest half of adults access these type of websites, which is sad, and increasingly on their iPhone, Android, or Android phone. These bans in multiple states, in U.S. states and European countries, whether as a blanket restriction or by mandating age verification, have been changing behaviors. It's not stopping adults from accessing the websites. So when you read the news this week that the Hub's largest website has seen a 77% drop in UK traffic following the Online Safety Act, you can completely ignore it. It's simply not true. What's actually happening is UK adults are simply using VPNs to mask their locations. I get, like, I'm no fan of the spicy videos. I think that they are bad all around. They're bad for relationships. They're bad for single men who watch those videos and get, illusions of grandeur, or, I think that they're bad. But the way to get rid of them is not by banning them. It's by educating people into the negative effects of them. That's how you deal with stuff. You don't ban it. That just makes people want to see it more, makes people want to consume it more. And so these bans, whether it's ASMR content, gaming videos, we already saw YouTube roll out, age verification now on Call of Duty highlight clips and things like that they deem to be too spicy. It's actually crazy to me. Be aware, if Michigan, UK, these laws are coming, and people need to get involved and understand that, what our government is trying to do, and they're trying to control us. I hope you're informed by this video. If you were, please do leave a like on it. If you haven't yet, please subscribe or follow down below. We'll talk to you again real soon.